Hmm. Okay. Start.
As a teacher, I want to teach math because I am good in maths. That's why I would like to teach math.
As a teacher, I want to teach you. I want to teach the kids English, because English is a now era we are facing this kind of problems that we are learning 10 years but we are not able to speak English. So firstly I would like to make them understand how you can speak, how you can utilize your time, because you have to speak English. If you will not speak English, people will not give you proper respect, your society will not understand your things. So that's why I will consider it that I will, if I get a chance to read to kids, I will recommend to speak, I will recommend to learn English. So that is.
I would like to teach English communication skills as if I be a teacher. In fact, I'm doing that, as you all know. So, teaching is the best profession, I guess, and English is something that everybody needs in this era. Because when you are facing any interviews, you need to have good communication skills. This is something that people badly need, so I'd love to teach them English.
So if I will get a chance to teach some language, some subject, then it would be definitely English, because and it would be communication skills, because I have learnt it, and I know that the tense, the formulas which we usually learn, the grammar stuffs, it's quite tough to understand. But the things which we are provided by our trainer, it's quite easy to understand. So definitely I'll provide those formulas to others and will try to make them understand, and definitely they'll be able to understand and will be able to speak quite good, because I have seen students who don't even know the use of ismr, and within some days they start speaking. I'm not saying that they start speaking fluently, but at least they start speaking. So definitely it would be, I will be able to teach them communication. The life advice I have for you, I'm not that old, but the experience which I have in my life so far, I will say that listen to everyone, but do the thing which you want to do, because you know that self belief is something really important nowadays. Every will try to, to make you doubt yourself, but do not get distracted. Do whatever the hell you want to do, that at the end, even if you will fail in that task, and if you will get failure, or if you will not be able to, complete that task, so you will not have any regrets that you didn't do. At least you will have that, no, at least I tried and I failed, and it would be your responsibility. So I'll say that trust yourself. That's the thing very important nowadays.
Right, so life lesson advice, or rather, I can say a feedback to you for your life or for your future. So I would say that you must do what you want to do, because set your goals, and your goals are yours. You have to achieve it. There's nobody else who's going to do, on your behalf. So make sure that you're doing everything you want in life, but like you should not hurt anybody for that. So make sure you're not hurting somebody, but do whatever you want in your life. Be positive, be confident, because and trust yourself, because self faith is really important, and to be confident is really really important. If you're confident, if you're a positive thinker, and if you believe in yourself, I think your job is almost done. So never think negative and always be positive and confident.
As a senior, I would like to say you only, you have, if you are learning something new, you have to be focused, because if you will focus, you will learn. If without focusing, you can't learn. If you learn, you will grow. If you will not learn, you can't grow. So that is a lesson which I am giving you, because focus does matter. If you will not focus, you will not be able to perform in your life. You will not be able to do anything in your life. So that is what.
According to me, life should be simple, and you should live your life simple, because how much you will mess up your life, you will get stuck. Then you should be down to earth, and how much you have, you show only that thing, not over the. We all know, you everybody come here for learning English, and we all know our trainer is is very good because his way of teaching is very good. And you follow him, follow his instruction, because he gave us very good formula, because he didn't get stuck in translations and tense. Then follow him.
So, firstly, I will say this thing that it will take time, because if you will not your good a good time in terms of learning, so you will not get achieve anything. So, and if I talk about learning, the way of you have a teacher nowadays, a teacher you have, so he will not distract you for any concern. He will make you understand, but now it's your responsibility to understand everything. So the best way of learning, I will say that you have to practice, you have to learn, and after that you should expect from that I am able to speak or not. So it will take.
Well, answering this question, I would say that you first must be an active listener. So listen to people who all talk in English and listen to your co-trainees within the classroom. Listening is a very good habit. If you listen properly, then you'll be able to respond accordingly. So you cannot be a good speaker unless you're a good listener. So to be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener. And to be a good speaker or a good reader, you have to know about what rate of speech is. So try to maintain a good rate of speech. And talking about basic practice, you can do a lot of things at your home. You can do diary writing before you sleep. Whatever you have done the whole day, you can write on small topics like corruption, population, my best friend, my locality. There are many small topics you can write on. And you can also create a conversation in your mind 24 into 7. Doesn't matter where you are. Like you can be in a bedroom, you can be in a washroom as well. So hardly matters. All you have to do is you have to just think that there's somebody talking to you, to create a conversation with the person. And wherever you get stuck in any sentence, note it down. Go to your co-trainees, go to your seniors, ask them, they'll answer you. If you can't reach them, come up to me finally. I'll answer the questions. And then what you can do is the family members at your home who are talking to each other in Hindi or any regional language, any mother tongue that you have, just try to translate their conversations in English. And wherever you get stuck, note it down and ask me again. And then what you can do is you don't have to watch television, you just have to listen to the conversations the characters have on the television screen. Try to translate their conversations or whatever they are talking to each other. Just try to translate that in English, and again do the same. If you get stuck in a sentence, note it down, reach up to me, I'll help you. This is how you can practice.
So, as Sir said, indeed, if you want to be a good speaker, first you have to be a good listener. So, and yeah, one thing I can say that try to perform in all the session, because many time it happens that, especially in one-on-one session, when you get some kind of tough questions, you simply, give up. You say that, no, I can't perform this on this question. But don't do this. Try to speak. What will it do? It will enhance your confidence, and confidence is something which is very important if you want to be a good speaker. And yeah, mirror practice is something which has helped me a lot, because not everyone gets people at home to speak with. So what you can do is you can stand in front of a mirror and you can talk. So you can you can correct your body posture as well. You can, and it will somewhere or the other enhance your confidence. And as Sir has already told you all the ways, I have done it, because I used to listen to Sir. Whatever he used to say, I used to do it, all the things, because that time he didn't even have a YouTube channel. So what I used to do is I used to listen to everything what he used to say, and I used to do all the things. And trust me, I never went to some YouTube channels or to some kind of stuffs. I never did some bookish stuffs. I just blindly did the things which he told me, and I have gotten the result. So do it, and that's all. If you want to overcome your nervousness, first, you'd have to understand that what are the things are making you nervous, and start to try to facing those things, because if you will start facing those stuffs, then definitely you will get stuck at once, twice, maybe it will happen for the thrice time, but it will not happen again and again. And there will be a time when you will be able to, overcome your confidence. As I just said that even you don't know the thing, but speak, so do it. And the things which you are scared of, try to face those things. Because and do not make limits around you, be limitless, it is very important. Because once you will start achieving things, because of course if you will try, you will achieve, maybe sooner or later, but you will achieve. So what you have to do is you have to try, and definitely there will be a day when you will be able to get rid of that particular nervousness.
First of all, I want to tell you, in this era there is no one who get everything from from their birth. Then we have to do hard work.
Firstly, this is nice question according to me. And I would like to say you this thing that earlier I used to think that I am only a person who is shivering in front of people. So that time I was thinking, but after talking with people, I got to know, I got to know that thing that it's not only my problem, and they worked hard, they did many things for hiding this situation. You are shivering, it's not a big deal that you are shivering. Oh, we are shivering, we will, and it will be, it's a human nature that we will go there and we will get to many audience, and we have to perform that time. It will obvious that we will, my legs will start shivering, so that time we have to control. So overall I want to say you that now, earlier I used to get scared in front of people, but I tried to do that thing again and again. But nowadays it's happening that I am not shivering, I'm controlling my nerves, I'm controlling my everything. So it's a human nature, I can say, and we are facing, and we have to fight with that disease, with that problem. So problem, we have to fight with problems. It's like a problem. So that
Your question is how to overcome our nervousness or fear when we are performing on stage. So I'd like to tell you a few things on it. That's going to really help you in the best possible ways, I believe. So the first thing is, if you get scared of something, I would suggest you to face that more and more. Why? Because things that you're scared of, try to face them more. Because the more you face them, the more you'll get closer to perfection. The first time you learned how to ride a bike, so it was not possible for you to do that the first time when you did it, because you had to focus on three things: accelerator, and then the gears, and then the clutch. So when you're learning, all these three things were really a problem for you. When you focused on the accelerator, the clutch was an issue. When you were focusing on the clutch, and then that was an issue. Now what happened? You did it more and more, and now what happens? You just get on the bike, you start it, and you start riding it. Why? Because you've done it a lot. Similarly to girls, I would say, when you started learning how to cook. So initially when you made chapatis, I'm sure that you might have made the maps of every countries, isn't that? But now what happens? Even if you're blindfolded, you'll be able to easily make a very nice chapati. So this is what happens. Like some things take time. The more time you give to things, the more you get closer to perfection. Now answering it in a better way, when you're performing, see, there are two times when you are doing something. I'm talking about the classroom, I'm talking about students' lives. So once when your co-trainees are performing, when your seniors are performing, do not speak. Be an active listener that time. Only listen to them. Do not care about what people are doing around you. If there is somebody trying to disturb you, talk to you, ignore them. Only listen to your co-trainees or the seniors they're performing. Try to observe how they're performing. Secondly, when you are performing, do not care about any other person in front of you. Just keep doing your job. Focus only on your performance. Be determined. There would be 50% of people, they won't listen to you, they would ignore you. There would be some taking interest in you. There would be some laughing at you. So do not care about them. Keep doing your job because you cannot leave the stage. There would be people to criticize you, to distract you, but you shouldn't do that. Be focused. Focus is something that's really important in a student's life. So when you're performing, be focused only on what you speak. When you're listening, be focused on only what you're listening. And if you get scared of stage, face the stage more and more. You'll certainly get perfection.
Some days back, I lied to my mom. Actually, I catch cold very easily, but I like to get drenched in rain. It's I really like it, but my mom always, restricts me to not do those kinds of stuffs, because after that I get severe kind of cold and I start coughing very badly. And I lied to her that I wore my raincoat, which I didn't, and I was enjoying in rain. I was dancing, and later, as usual, I had fever, and still I'm coughing because of that thing. So yeah, that was the time I lied.
To be very honest, I don't really remember when was the last time I had to lie, because what science says is every person on earth, every person in the world, they lie 4 times in a day on an average. Sometimes they intentionally do, sometimes it is unintentional. So, 4 lies a day, that is on an average on every person in the world. So, I'm also part of them. I'm not different. So, I might have lied, don't remember.
But we have a tendency to tell a lie, so somewhere or the other we have to accept this thing, and nobody can say that I didn't tell a lie, I don't tell a lie. So, and if I talk about myself, I still remember that that was the last time. It was the last time when when I tell a lie with my friends.
Yesterday night, I was talking to my friend, and I said lie because I had no content, and she was talking to me in unnecessary topic, and that time I was blue. That's why I said to her, I have very big face for frying. Then I said to her, and I hang up my phone.